In this video, we're going to talk about limiting constraints inside of Autodesk Inventor. Here with the limiting constraint IAM from our working files directory, I have a body, a cylinder, and a top cap components inside of the design. What I would like to do is insert the cylinder itself into the body, but limit its travel of movement. If I use a traditional constrain command, I will notice on the first four types, mate, angle, tangent, and insert, I have additional options in the expanded dialog box to control the limits of movement. Now, if you don't see the expanded dialog box, remember to click the chevrons to expand or contract that dialog box. Now, in essence, the limiting constraint allows you to work with the offset values in a certain tolerable range. So if I begin with a insert constraint and choose my two selections, here I'll choose the top circular reference of the top cap component, as well as the circular reference on the cylinder. We see them go together in a natural way. We can come in here and work with our offsets to control how much it goes in and out. I'm going to type in 100 millimeters here, so you can see that offset value. Now for the limits control, down below, I can have my current offset value of 100 millimeters be my resting position for this constraint, as well as assign a maximum and minimum value. So perhaps my maximum amount of travel for this cylinder is 200 millimeters, and my minimum amount of travel is 0 or perhaps negative 10 millimeters from where it was originally. When I apply this, it makes the constraint stick. I go ahead and close my dialog. If I go to my cylinder and pull on the cylinder, I can see I can pull it out to the 200 millimeters or even push it back in negative 10. If I let go of the component, it will snap back to the resting position. Now, to identify a limiting constraint in your browser, you will see behind the constraint name a plus or minus symbol. So here I have insert to plus or minus. If I right click on that and perform an edit, I can go back in there and adjust the values for the limiting constraint. I can also remove the offset resting position. I'll choose OK. And now when I pull on the cylinder, it'll stay out as far as I pull it or stay in as far as I push it back in. What this allows me to do is more advanced assembly techniques when I'm dealing with a more complicated motion type design. I can also create a flexible control inside of a subassembly to make the utilization of this limiting constraint available another level up in the design. In general, the limiting constraint allows a lot more advanced workflows as well as better visualization of potential offsets of your components.